Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just wrapped for a whole 10 minutes, didn't make the juice. Now I'm going to make the juice. So I'm not even going to start. Not even going to start, because you know how Dan the man is. Once he gets started, he goes on a tangent. He's kind of doing it now, and he really wants to get started, but I'm not going to do it, okay? I promise. Ready? Make juice. Celery, carrot, cucumber, apple, fennel, dandelion, parsley, ginger, lemon. The bomb. The slammin'. Apple, cucumber, carrot, fruits and vegetables, baby. What else do you need? What about what all the books said? People that wrote those books were hungry. You should have waited till after they ate to write all their books about chicken and milk. Gotta have milk. Right. Fennel, baby, fennel. Parsley, the bomb digs. And ginger. I gotta put something else through there to wash that ginger through. Otherwise I'll waste all that ginger. Gotta put the ginger in first. Rinse your veggies and fruits really well, okay? Okay? Rinse your fruits and vegetables really well. Now, that was about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I got it. Should I wrap on? Because I'm kind of in a hurry. I'm really behind schedule. I'm supposed to be there in 15 minutes, but I just texted my boy BeLive. I've been hanging out with BeLive like every day. It's kind of mystical. It's weird. It's like some type of destiny thing going on. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's like I had plans with him a couple days, but every day that even if we don't have plans, somewhere weird and out in Santa Monica, I'll just run into him like, in the middle of nowhere. Like it's crazy. Like. And I like see him in Pineapple Head like every single day. It's crazy. It's like, are you guys following me? I mean, I know I've got a lot of adoring fans, but this is ridiculous. Of course, all the women. No, I'm just kidding. Pineapple Head, BeLive have been definitely one of the highlights of this. Trip. Those guys are right on it, righteous, and I just love what we've all been doing together. You know. So anyways, oh, no more jars left. Well, anyways, that's cool. I'm gonna have to find a jar of juice somewhere. Maybe I'll use this thing, even though I'm not really into the plastic, but I'm gonna slam it anyways right away. Because I like to drink the juice as fresh as I can, but like I say, you know, up to 3 days is fine in the fridge. Because hey, a 3-day-old living juice is better than Kool-Aid. Well, wait a minute. I mean, Kool-Aid's pretty good, right? Just kidding, it's not. You don't want Kool-Aid, you want the living juices. And I think, hey man, a living juice 3 days later, it would be better to me than like, you know, anything else. Even like ginger juice in a jar, or that fresh ginger, or even, I would rather have a 3-day-old veggie juice than like kombucha. But I did have some good kombucha over there at Olak the other night. It was pretty much off the hook. I felt a nice little lift up from it. I don't close my mind, and when I'm with other people, I just kind of go with the flow, you know. My friend Steve was like, after all these videos, and then we went out to lunch, my friend Steve was like, are you going to be mad at me for all this gourmet raw food? And I'm like, no, man. I'm really just living it up. And it's gourmet raw, but it's really light. I mean, it's like for 98% of the people, it'd be like a huge, you know, boost, you know. But to me, Mr. Perfect, trying to be perfect, just really disciplined, want to clean that blood. Basically, I'll tell you the truth. I want to be an example of this for you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of talk in this world, baby, and that's cool. But I hope that I'm blessed with the walk. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I'm just hoping that I am blessed with the walk. It's going to be grace. I'm open to receive it. I'm open to be a channel of the divine light, so that I can just inspire people. Because, you know, this is, to me, I've been doing it for 10 years. And even before then, I was a bodybuilder and I'd read millions of books too. So when I found out about the raw foods, it wasn't really like this shocking thing. It was like, oh my God, that makes more sense than ever. I slowly let go of the filet mignon. Not really. I didn't slowly let go of the meat. I let go of the meat overnight. And then I finally let go the last time I ate meat. Once I became a raw fooder, I think I had some chicken at a Mexican restaurant because I was really stressed out. And that was okay. I mean, I didn't get too busted up. But then the last time that I ate meat, and I'll just be honest with you, it was because you all know that I've had a lot of ups and downs. I got drunk one night. I'm probably a year into raw foods. I went out with some friends and drank too many beers. And I went and had I had this taco meat, okay? And here's what happened. 3 days later, I burped up taco meat. And I said to myself, that is why I'm not going to eat meat. Because I've never burped up carrot juice 3 days later. I've never burped up celery, maybe an hour later, 2 hours later, something like that. 3 days later, I burped up taco meat. And I said, if that stuff is sitting in there for 3 days, that is not my style. And I don't think I've eaten a piece of meat since then. And that was about maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. You know me, I don't really have the timeline down. Everything's kind of fuzzy. Because I lived a real life. I'm a real guy who did all the things that humans do, you know? And I have compassion on everyone. I don't have to judge anyone, man. But I do believe that this has helped me a lot. You know, vegetable juices, herbs, and raw foods. It's really brought me alive. I mean, I walk down the street and I smile and I laugh at the joy of life. And I don't really see too many people doing that. Maybe I'm nuts and need some medication or something. I don't know. The last time I was in a mental institution, I was taking all that medication. I was on it for like 3 days. I mean, I literally felt my soul was leaving me. They forced me to take these medications. They put me in there against my own will, you know, because it was weird. Actually, I'm going to get into this on the Life Regenerator Unleashed, where I tell my story, and I'll make a DVD, but I'll do that when I get a chance. That's one of the projects. It could be several months from now. But anyways, in the mental institution, I was taking those pills, like about just tons of pills that they were making me take to help me. It was weird. This was bizarre, like maybe 10 years ago too. But then, maybe more like 12 years ago, but I was losing my soul. I mean, I was literally, they wouldn't let me exercise, they wouldn't let me do anything. And I was just taking these pills every day. They would watch me, they'd be like, ah. So finally, after I was sitting here watching my soul disappear, darkness coming over my soul, you know. And by the way, the only sane people in this world are the people that are in the mental institutions. All the people that work there, nutso for real. I learned that. Anyways, I started putting the pills under my tongue. And I would spit them out when I'd walk around the corner. But it took me a few days later to get my soul back. I woke up and I realized, what in the hell am I doing here? And then I went out to go smoke a cigarette one day, and they're like, Dan, you don't smoke? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to start. And they're like, okay. So I'm out, because you get to go outside for the smoke break, but that's the only time where there was this, 12-foot high barbed wire fence. And Dan the man, you never seen nobody jump over a fence. And they're like, dudes are chasing me. And the cops chased me for hours in like 2 feet of snow in Denver, Colorado, and all these big orderly dudes chased me all for 2 hours around Colorado. Anyways, I found a bus, slept on the ground that night, froze my butt off, but got back onto a bus, got my butt back home to Seattle. Crazy, baby. So drink your fruits and vegetables. Don't let anybody know how crazy you really are, okay?